Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Seasons After Fall. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last episode, I won a bunch of coin flips.
Yes, he did.
Because I'm a lucky bastard.
And I didn't fix the echo. I should have done that.
You probably should have.
That's okay. I don't care about these winners anymore, so fuck them.
You bastard.
Oh, it makes me laugh. But as you'll recall, we got our final treasure from the seed. And we did the old, what's it?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Can you climb a different tree to get up there?
I think I have to.
Or were we supposed to go and see other stuff? Because, I don't think we did any of the other altars.
Fuck those altars.
Oh, okay. I'll just do that. Ah! Summertime or winter. I would have thought that the whoa.
Well, somebody's getting drunk.
I would have thought that the one that looked like a sun would have been for summer, but
It looks like a snowflake, you cunt.
These fucking colors.
Yeah, the color still amaze me.
If they don't make you fucking hard, I swear.
I mean, it takes a bit more than that to make me hard.
I don't know that it does.
As you know.
Do I? Do I know what it takes to make you hard?
Probably.
Yeah, I probably do.
Like,
not because I've done it.
We just talked about weird shit.
But, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, with possible stoppings for story stuff, or we're going to continue our ripoff of Normal Boots Madness. PS2 Madness.
Yes, as well as we should.
So, as a refresher, the winners that are going to be in the first bracket were Dark Cloud 2, Shadow of the Colossus, and Kingdom Hearts. And it's going to be a three-way battle.
And we do like three ways.
So, what do you think off the beginning here?
You know, that's a really, really good one. I really like Dark Cloud 2. I think that's a lot more diversity than Shadow of the Colossus, as great as Shadow of the Colossus is. Kingdom Hearts probably has the greatest impact of any of them, which is a lot.
You have to admit, Kingdom Hearts is basically unparalleled, maybe only by Wii Sports, in terms of getting casual people to play it.
Yeah? Okay.
Wii Sports, Kingdom Hearts, and, Tetris.
Yeah?
In terms of actual games. Not just, mobile games or whatever. But, that said, I don't think that it's the best at that either. Wii Sports and, Tetris are way more than Kingdom Hearts in that regard. Kingdom Hearts is more just getting kind of people more our age who don't generally play games to play games. Especially if they're Disney freaks.
Yeah.
But that said, I think it's easily the worst game of these three.
Okay.
In terms of gameplay and, well, that's really it. In terms of gameplay, I think it's the worst game. I haven't played Dark Cloud 2. But I assume that it's got better gameplay than Kingdom Hearts. It's hard not to. Whereas Shadow of the Colossus, I think, really nailed it.
Yeah, in terms of gameplay, it's kind of hard to beat that one.
In terms of plot, Shadow of the Colossus has a pretty good plot. I mean, I haven't even played the game, but I know that game's plot. Kingdom Hearts, I've played that game. I don't know that I know that game's plot.
You do not.
Dark Cloud, I don't know anything about
but
it.
But it has a really good plot.
Does it?
It does.
Is it more, emotional than Shadow of the Colossus is?
No.
See, I think Shadow of the Colossus is the kind of game that really makes you feel things.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to compete with Shadow of the Colossus, man. I can't think of a good enough reason to say any other game over Shadow.
Yeah. I think that I would vote for Shadow of the Colossus as well.
Yeah.
Do you have any objection?
I do not.
Okay, so Shadow of the Colossus goes on to the winners' finals. And as you'll recall, we just decided Katamari Damacy wins losers' finals. Because we didn't do a losers bracket, but it's the best game there. According to my opinions.
Yes, and I agreed. Because it's a good opinion.
So the other side of the winners bracket is Metal Gear Solid 3, GTA San Andreas, and God of War 2. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Cultural impact-wise, I think they're probably pretty level. GTA may be a little higher than the other two.
Yeah. I think for overall gameplay, Metal Gear Solid 3 would take it, in terms of like smoothness of controls and all that stuff. But for San Andreas, where it did the whole thing... Hey. Sprout.
And now you gotta yeet the water onto it.
Yeah. It wasn't summer, was it?
No, because it's spring when it rains.
Yeah. Springy spring. There we go.
In terms of how these games have impacted the industry as a whole, I think that God of War is instrumental in the kind of QTE revolution that we saw during that generation and the following one. It and Resident Evil 4, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Even though Shenmue was really the first one to really do it.
Yeah.
But nobody played Shenmue because nobody had a Dreamcast. And then nobody had a regular Xbox.
Man, that hurts.
Yeah, Shenmue was great, don't get me wrong. Kind of. But is that a good thing?
Well, then you also got the GTA series, and since San Andreas is the pioneer, not the pioneer, but the one we're choosing for this one, doing the open sandbox world well enough that people actually enjoyed it.
See, I think GTA 3, right, is the one that really made it take off. And then Vice City was a more popular version of that, with, you know, a more unique setting and better characters, whatever. And I think that Vice City was a lot more popular than GTA 3. At least I heard a lot more about it than GTA 3.
Absolutely.
Then San Andreas comes around at the height of that GTA Vice City hype.
It's just like, hey,
and just really fucking took it running.
It's like, hey, I heard you like mudkips.
Yeah, that too.
That's what it said. I was there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if you know.
That was about the same time that Mudkip came out, right? No, Mudkip was out before that.
Yeah.
I want to say Ruby Sapphire came out before GTA San Andreas. Anyway, you couldn't escape the San Andreas hype, which, especially for me, because I was in middle school at the time. And that is the demographic that loves Grand Theft Auto more than any other.
Yeah, even to this day.
The edgelord, oh, guns are cool, kind of stupid idiots in, like, that age range. So I think that it might be a little inflated. My perception of it might be a little inflated because of the demographic I was at the time that it came out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, time for some plot. We will hold.
But why don't the other Guardians speak?
Now, that's a good question. Maybe they have nothing to say. Or maybe they talked too much in their previous life.
Their previous life? What does that mean?
You know, if you'd been born several years earlier, you'd only have had the Guardian of the Fall and me to raise you.
And the Guardian of Spring and of Summer, where were they?
To put it simply, they didn't exist. Well, they existed, but not in their present form.
Sheesh. I don't understand.
Do you believe we've always had 4 seasons?
Of course. Everyone knows that.
So, why were you born? No, the world isn't fixed. It's constantly evolving. As it gives birth to seeds, so it gives birth to guardians. And the seasons are born with them.
So she wants to be a new season?
I think she was more voluntold. You're going to be a new season. And that's the expectation laid upon her.
That's certainly something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can.
That's an interesting concept.
I can dig it.
I can't say I've ever really seen something like that. Very interesting. But looking back at the bracket, I think San Andreas is great. It has a lot of great cultural impact. But I think I would rather go for MGS3 here.
Really?
Yeah. I think that the Metal Gear Solid series has a lot more to offer than GTA.
Well, not anymore.
Well, not anymore, no. But like I've tried to be into GTA a lot in my life. Vice City I enjoyed quite a bit, but I didn't play it for that long. GTA 5 I also really enjoyed, but didn't really play it that long. Compare it to something like Saints Row that I 100%ed multiple times.
Okay.
I think that Saints Row is GTA done correctly. And if I were to pick a GTA to play, it wouldn't be San Andreas. That said, I don't know that I would pick MGS3 to be the MGS that I would play either. I think I'd rather play 4 or 5. Or Revengeance. Rising Revengeance, because I think that game looks dope as fuck. My boy Raiden. Best boy.
I don't know what your obsession with Raiden is.
I like him.
You're like the only one.
Look, man. Fuck you.
I'm just...
Squeeze my hog! You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'll speak less truth when it stops being truth.
That's never been true.
That's true. I just keep spouting bullshit.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, again, God of War 2, I don't know that I really care about God of War 2 so much. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. I think for game design, it really helped push a lot, and we should definitely be thankful for it.
Sure.
Now, look here, game. What the fuck? What you doing?
Something.
Why are you running?
You found some flowers.
I do like flowers.
But how would you vote here?
Personally, I'd want to vote for Metal Gear Solid 3.
So we both vote for MGS3?
Yeah.
Alright. Fair enough. Look, I'm sure, the other games are great, whatever, but I think MGS3 probably has the best package here.
That's a hell of a package.
I do love a good package. a nice, firm, full package.
Yeah, and Big Boss, he got that package.
Yeah, man.
They don't call him Big Boss for nothing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
We're just trying to get back home, right?
I have no idea. There was this little bitty thing, and I did it. And
I did see that, yes.
Yeah, I put a thingamajig and the other thingamajig.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
It's just like a road. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so Metal Gear Solid 3 versus Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Well, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. That's a good ending winners finals.
Yeah. Because fuck. I don't want to make that decision.
Yeah. I think it probably bears mentioning here that Shadow of the Colossus, well, it's not exactly the first in its series, because it's related to Ico.
Right.
But it's so completely different from Ico.
Yeah.
Or Eco, or whatever the fuck. So I think for all intents and purposes, it might as well just be its own series. Whereas Metal Gear Solid 3 is the third in the Solid series, you know, with hella more games before that nobody cares about.
Oh, yeah?
Do people care about the old Metal Gear games?
Maybe. Aha!
I guess I didn't know.
I mean, I've played them. My dad played them.
Oh, yeah?
They were good. For old school Nintendo games.
Interesting. What happened?
He did a little shake.
You set up the tree, the bomb?
Yeah. And I'm gonna go set that bomb off and just be like, hey, pork, motherfucker.
Whoa. You're burning that bitch down? The blue fire? You Chandrian bitch?
Four altars, four guardians.
I gotta do that shit 3 more times? God damn it.
Totes.
I don't wanna.
How long to beat.com is kind of a liar.
The sanctuary is calling us. I'm still too weak to perform this task alone.
Look, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Mr. Bear.
Hello, my ass. You just got the cicada dude to help you. You'll be fine.
Exactly. We didn't even get your altar yet.
Yeah. Don't be a dick about this, Mr. Bear.
I think we were supposed to do the other ones already.
God damn it.
Whatever. We're just doing this backwards because we're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's what we do.
I don't mind. Gives us more time to talk about PlayStation 2.
I guess I don't mind.
Yeah. Yeet. So, Shadow of the Colossus, I think, is a very unique game that has been emulated and failed to be emulated many, many times.
Yes, especially by indie games. Indie games really try to capture that sometimes, and nothing quite works the same.
Yeah. Plus that one Castlevania game.
Okay, yeah.
That nobody likes. Look you, horse tree. Nope. MGS3, as a stealth game fan, wouldn't be my choice of stealth game.
Yeah, you're more of a Hitman guy.
See, I would pick Hitman 2 and Contracts on the PS2 way before I would pick MGS3 to play.
Okay.
Now, obviously, that's a different style of stealth game.
Very different.
But I think it bears mentioning.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Hitman 2, the original Hitman 2, not the new Hitman 2. Not even a remake, it's just they decided to reboot it and just call it Hitman again. Fucking idiots. Hitman 2, it's a very different kind of thing to MGS. That's so true, though. Like, it's hard to compare them. I think comparing MGS 5 is a lot easier, because you got, like, the individual missions and you go back to your home base or whatever. You don't do that in the third one, do you?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of more like an open world.
Yeah, third one's a pretty different beast.
I've been most exposed to the fifth one because I watched Bobby play a lot of it.
Yeah. Still haven't beaten it.
Yeah.
Probably get around to that
Bobby
one day.
doesn't beat games unless he's playing it for the channel.
That's true. I do not.
It's kind of fucking frustrating, actually. Fuck. I think Shadow of the Colossus is a prettier game.
Yeah.
Again, MGS3 looks the way it does on purpose for, when you consider the time frame, it was really hip to have everything be green and brown back in those days.
I would say Shadow of the Colossus is a prettier and more stylistic game, but Metal Gear Solid 3 is a more refined graphics.
It's supposed to look more realistic.
Yeah.
Also bears mentioning, Shadow of the Colossus has a lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Rest in peace, Mr. Fox. This is just so rude.
I gotta do the other ones. Fuck!
Yeah.
Alright,
Let's do one more altar for this episode, and then we'll do the other two in the next one.
We're gonna go do Mr. Bear.
Mr. Owl. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus has a whole lot of nothing, but it's got a lot of stuff that is just super memorable because there's a lot of nothing leading up to it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful case study of contrast.
Yeah.
If that's your bag. The crick.
But Metal Gear Solid 3 revolutionized a lot of stuff for its genre.
I think I still gotta give this one to Shadow, man.
You gotta give it to Shadow?
Yep. We've thought about it long enough.
I think I am too. So, Shadow of the Colossus wins PS2 Ripoff Madness.
That's a great way to put it. Okay.
So, congratulations, Shadow of the Colossus. Now, Thug Finals. Shadow of the Colossus versus Katamari Damacy.
I would go with Shadow still. You're gonna vote Katamari.
I can't in good conscience vote against Katamari.
We're gonna flip the coin, aren't we?
It's Thug Final, so it doesn't actually matter. Right?
Right.
But, like... Island.
Go ahead. Flip that coin.
Alright. Heads, Shadow of the Colossus. Tails, Katamari Damacy.
I'm gonna flip it.
You flip that bitch.
Because I can actually flip the coin. Ho-ho!
Fuck yes, Katamari wins Thug Finals. Look how fucking good Katamari is as a game. The thuggiest. Just heading into the mist?
I guess not.
You can't head into the mist?
Holy prick.
Like, I see stuff there.
Game.
You don't like it. You gotta fall.
I don't like falling.
That rock looks like cheese. Did you touch the blue part?
I guess I didn't, fucker.
Kind of jumped on either side there.
Push the fog back. Hey!
No!
Look, don't be a bitch about this. Man, I gotta get like 4 of those damn things, motherfucker.
Look, don't worry about it.
I feel like I should.
Oh, okay. So, I'm pretty proud of Katamari today for taking first place in Thug Finals. A term I did not even know until I was watching all of fucking Alpharad's CPU tournaments. And then I was like, what the fuck is Thug Finals? And I had to look it up. Oh,
There we go.
now I understand. You've got to use all of the knowledge that you've gained.
Goodness, that was annoying. Okay.
Which means we're doomed.
You don't have to word it quite like that.
Nice. We only got 2 moss stones to acquire.
Yes. 2 moss.
Not to be confused with Tomos.
A very different thing, to be sure. For example, one's a vampire.
Yeah. Or a very bad skin condition.
Hooray.
Don't know that I care for Tomos so much. But it only grows when you're facing north, so it's fair.
No, it... Oh, I suppose I... Oh, okay, sure. Why not?
That's what the scouts taught me.
Well, the scouts taught you wrong. That is some dumb shit.
The Eagle Cub Scouts.
Most of them grows on the north side of a tree. That's fucking dumb.
Cub Scouts?
Sure. You weren't an Eagle Scout,
I
so...
was not an Eagle Scout. But I did go to one single Cub Scout meeting.
I could see you as being...
And I painted a rock.
That sounds fascinating.
It was pretty cool. And then we never went back.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was like, hey, Dad, you want to go back? He's like, nah. I'm like, oh, fair enough. I'm too lazy to go anyway.
Yeah?
I bet my parents still have that rock, though.
I can see that. Your parents are strange people.
Yeah, it's a cool rock.
It's a rock.
I kept doing things and then giving up on them quickly. It was a pretty good childhood. Like, I did Taekwondo, got to light green belt, and then said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Because turns out Taekwondo is stupid.
Hey,
And every martial art.
my first black belt was in Taekwondo.
Yeah, I will stand by it.
You talking shit about things you do not understand, my good sir.
Have you met me? That's my whole thing. Dun, 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 dun.
I gotta go do that thing and find other ways into this thing on the other sides, don't I?
Totes!
Fucker.
It's a puzzle platformer. You're getting puzzle platforming.
Fucker.
Look, don't be a dick about this.
I feel like I should.
Now we're back at Shit Creek.
Yeah.
Were you ever a scout?
Nope.
Did you want to be?
Not really. I had a friend that was a scout, and he kind of got me into the idea of it, but then I read up on it, and I'm like, wow, no thank you.
Yeah. Truth be told, I actually learned about the moss growing on the north side of the tree thing from like Jimmy Neutron or something, so
Ah, well that makes sense.
that means it's true, because that guy was pretty smart.
Was he?
Yeah. He was a boy genius.
Yeah, but those are like a dime a dozen. That's nothing special.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Better than Dexter. That's right, I fucking said it.
You talking mad trash.
Talking mad trash.
Just straight lies here.
I love Dexter, too. I think that Dexter is a better show now. But then, yeah, Jimmy Neutron, man, all the way. Horse tree grew a flower.
Yeah. You can call it flower if you want to.
Call me flower if you want to.
Fucking love Bambi. Shut the fuck up.
Look, flowers into some kinky shit.
It was great. And I'm alright with it.
Yeah, Bobby wants to fuck a skunk. Turns out, when he was in Hawaii, he really missed the smell of skunk. He was like, I need that skunk smell.
That's not a lie.
To get off.
I did. It was kind of weird because Hawaii has no skunks.
Yeah, he had no boner for like years because of the lack of skunk.
Sure, why not? Let's go with that.
Yeah.
I think I went the wrong way.
Rest in peace, Boner.
It did not.
He imported a skunk, and then they shot it.
I mean, that's kind of what they would have done.
Yeah, like Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Except I don't think they actually shot his dogs.
They did not. He, like, halted production on a big movie and caused major inconvenience for a lot of people.
Good for him. Don't shoot the fucking dogs.
Here's an idea. Don't bring the dogs in the first place.
Hey, if you don't know that it's a thing. I wouldn't have known that that was a thing.
They fucking tell you.
Maybe.
They're like, hey, this is a thing. You need to get this shit sorted out. Like, we're willing to work with you, but...
We're gonna shoot those fucking dogs. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm your shit.
Fuck. Where do I go? Bong, bong. Bing bong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you gotta file paperwork for all this shit. You know, you travel back and forth between France and America and all that stuff all the time. You gotta file the paperwork, my dude. And then he did not file that paperwork.
He's like, nah, I'm Johnny Depp.
And everybody was like, yeah, 20 years ago that might have meant something.
I don't know, man. He kind of had a renaissance there for a while.
Yeah, there's a good 10 years.
Between him and the Tim Burton combo, I mean, it kind of worked out. Holy shit, there's another gentleman up there?
Yeah.
I seen that gentleman. Boop. Yeet.
No, fall. Thank you.
It's in the name. There's only one season after fall. So she's going to become the other season after fall. You clever pieces of shit. I fucking hate you. I
Took you a bit,
even
didn't it?
think about that. Because it's such a stupid concept, I would have never thought about. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty good concept. It's very original, and I appreciate it.
What's the season gonna be called? Frank?
Yeah.
Summer, winter, fall, spring, Frank.
If America was naming it, probably. We call it fall because leaf fall down.
That's such a dumb joke, but I laugh every time.
It does also make me laugh. Oh shit. I need it to be winter.
I need to be on the other side of that damn wind.
The bad wind?
I need to be on the other side of that wind. Right there.
Oh yes, I understand. Oh fuck that guy. What an asshole.
Okay. So I get to do it again.
Aren't you excited?
No.
I am.
You're easily excitable.
Wink wank.
Awkward sibling hug.
Pat pat. Wasn't that in other things too? Like, I saw that in Gravity Falls first, right? But, like, I feel like I've seen that exact thing somewhere else.
I don't know about that.
Unless it was a reference to Gravity Falls, maybe.
Could have been.
Hey, sexy sus.
No, you do the thing. Blow. And now I need winter. Water. Fire. Water. Fire. Earth. Air. And heart.
Fire, water, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets. How do they work?
There we go. There's number 4.
Turns out the Avatar is just magnets. The insane clown Avatar.
Oh, yeah?
which, as we all know, is the best avatar.
The insane clown avatar.
Yeah.
Kiyoshi?
Can you imagine just like the new avatar in the cycle, but he's just like a fucking juggalo?
That would be kind of great. I would want to watch that.
I think I'd get real frustrated real fucking fast.
No, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
When I was working door-to-door sales,
Way back in the day then. Wow.
2010,
Back in the day.
this was at the time where the fucking magnets meme was at its peak. And so me and my friend Josh, we worked both doing the door-to-door sales together. And we would make fucking magnet jokes to each other across the street. And then one time, I open the door and there's this fucking juggalo answers the door. And I very, very much wanted to ask him how magnets worked. But I know how juggalos work.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna do that shit because I'm gonna get fucking shanked.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Yeah, the few juggalos that I've known were really nice people until you made fun of them in even the slightest way. And then they would murder you.
They really hate that magnet shit.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I knew some juggalos in high school. They weren't good people, actually.
I knew a few that were perfectly fine people.
Yeah. They were edgelords, the ones that I knew.
Do you actually know what a seed is, Fox?
That sucks.
A seed is an extremely rare thing in the life of a forest. It's a kind of miracle that we, the guardians of the seasons, must handle with care. Once her education is complete, a seed's destiny is to leave the sanctuary and find a place to germinate. Provided she's ready.
Oh, she's ready. She's ready for the seed. We're gonna give it to her. Much like X.
X gonna give it to you?
Yeah, Mr. X from Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Who I didn't even know was a thing until the remake came out.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't know shit about Resident Evil 2. Not so into horror. As you'll find out soon enough.
Yeah! That's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm not looking forward to editing it.
I'm greatly looking forward to this.
Fucking hell. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, we should call it off. And then I'm like, no. I need to not be a bitch about this.
Yeah, but you've got it.
Not that we've announced what we're playing yet.
But we've got a plan.
We have a plan.
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
An American plan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
Yeah.
The sus in the sky has a smile on his sus.
You know how it goes.
And he's shining a sauce to the American sauce.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good American sauce.
I particularly care for a good American
What would you call American sauce? Like ketchup?
That's a good one. Probably ketchup. My first instinct was mayonnaise, but I'm like, no, that's actually based on a French thing. French have that one.
Yeah. Like Americans put ketchup on everything.
Yes.
Because it's good.
It's usually not.
I like ketchup.
Or ranch.
Ranch is a good one. Though I think that's more of a California thing.
Well,
I'm not saying ranch isn't everywhere else. I'm just saying.
it's especially California. I'll put it on pizza.
Yeah. As a sauce.
Like, they just give it to you. Like, you don't have to ask for it. They just assume you're going to use it.
I've grown up with the women in my family always dipping pizza in ranch, so it's not weird to me.
It's weird as fuck.
And I've always had white sauce on pizza instead of red sauce because it's superior.
He likes to just mouthfuls of jizz.
I do love a mouthful of the white sauce.
Yes.
And Bobby loves a mouthful of white wine sauce.
Yes. Very different.
With the shit Aki mushrooms.
Yes.
Shoutouts to Spy Kids.
And one of the Austin Power movies.
Fook me. Fook you.
No, he was meeting with a Japanese businessman.
Oh, yeah. It's
And they
the
kept-
gold member. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Roboto.
Yes, that's right.
Domo Origato, Mr. Roboto. Anyway, so congratulations to Shadow of the Colossus
And Katamari.
and for Katamari winning Thug Finals. But it's time to do some shoutouts, and the next time we'll get the other two altars.
I think it's important to point out that we actually tweeted this list over to Forrest, who does the actual...
Yeah, first Forrest Lee,
Yeah.
who's running Madness on normal boots.
And he even commented that he completely did not think about Guitar Hero, and that's going to change some shit up.
Yeah.
So if you see Guitar Hero in his list whenever they get around to PlayStation 2, that shit was us!
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Though they compile a list of games and let the community decide.
Yeah.
So it might not make it on there anyway. So who knows? I mean, it should, right? Even if it loses in the first round, like it did with us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
If it were to go up against another game, like Guitar Hero versus Jack 2, I think Guitar Hero would win.
maybe sure.
Guitar Hero versus Final Fantasy X, I think Guitar Hero
I would have
win.
voted for Guitar Hero 2 over Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, okay. I could definitely see that argument.
Yeah,
That'd be a pretty split vote in a group.
sure.
But I could certainly see it.
I think the Guitar Hero had bigger impact, which is Kingdom Hearts' biggest thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, one day you'll see Madness PS2 season, and hopefully they'll mention us. They won't. That's okay. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
not
it.
ever.
Just don't send me a C and D for these 2 episodes, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, we were here first. Kind of. Shut the fuck up. For PS2 we were.
Okay, I was gonna say, let's not make any false claims here.
Yeah. We were first for PS2.
That said, I'm still probably gonna send these episodes to first. So again, please don't send me a fucking C and D. I love you. I love your voice, and I love your video essays. So
Yes. And if you're not first watching this, go watch First, man. He's way better than us.
have I done a shout out to First before?
You know, I don't know.
I think I have.
Fairly certain
Probably
you
at the
have.
same time as Austin Eruption, because they were in the same like Arcadia before.
I think you're right.
But anyway, so yeah, let's do some shout outs because
Yes.
that's the end of this one.
Yes, and I'm sure you guys are tired of just seeing the fox just sort of stomp his little feet.
Yeah.
Even though it's cute.
It is adorable, but he's also a ghost, and it's very sad.
Yes.
So I'm going to do a shout out to an actor, one of my favorite actors of all time. That man is Christian Bale. He's a Welshman, much like Taffy, who is also a thief.
Now, if you ask him, he'd say he's English, is my understanding.
Sure.
Because I think when we did the fun facts at work about him, I looked him up real quick. And he was, like, born in Wales, but then he pretty much grew up in England. So
Right.
he's like, I'm Welsh, but I'm English.
Well, yeah, okay. It's like calling Andrew Garfield American. I mean, yeah, he was born in America, but he was raised in Britain.
Yeah.
So, okay, he's an Englishman, I guess. And that dude is one of the most dedicated fucking actors in the world.
No shit.
Just compare him in The Machinist with his fucking 120-pound ass. Then 6 months later, he's in Batman Begins.
Looking all buff and shit.
Buff as fuck. Like, this dude is hella dedicated. And then he lost hella weight again for another movie. Gained it again for The Dark Knight. Lost all the weight again for The Fighter.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Not all the weight. He didn't go back to Machinist size, but...
He lost a ton.
And then he gained a lot again for Dark Knight Rises, and then using a couple other things. Then he started to gain weight again for the Dick Cheney movie. And then he called up Gary Oldman. He's like, hey, how did you gain it for your Winston Churchill movie? And he's like, dude, I wore a fat suit. And then Christian Bale's like, okay, I'm just going to do that. So, yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But yeah, that dude's...
I didn't know that bit.
It's great. I learned it from Source to Screen. Check out their episode on Vice.
Nice.
Which is a movie that we need to watch.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christian Bale, incredible actor. I didn't care for him as Batman and Bruce Wayne. I'll be real with you. He's probably one of my least favorite live-action Batmans. Still, obviously, over George Clooney, but, like, I'd probably put Kilmer and Costner... Not Costner. Keaton.
Yeah.
Kilmer and Keaton, and definitely Affleck above him, and obviously Adam West.
Look, you're just really not going to beat Adam West, in my opinion, in terms of live action.
Yeah.
But there is a Batman that is fine.
I don't know, man. I like Ben Affleck a lot. I'm sad to see him go.
Yeah, I think that's sort of why we never get a real Batman movie out of him, so it's hard for me to rate him as high as the others.
Sure, but he was the closest to Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, he was just awesome. I really liked him in that role. A lot of people didn't, and fuck y'all.
I think that they just didn't like the movies.
See, now that's fair, but a lot of people were like, Ben Affleck as Batman.
See, when I first heard about it, I bitched about it a lot. I thought it was a terrible idea. And then I grew to enjoy the idea, and then I saw Batman vs. Superman. I'm like, oh my god, he's great.
Yeah.
Also, the movie's great. Fuck you. Everyone hate it. It's so good. Especially the Ultimate version.
Dude's won Oscars.
Anyway, Christian Bale. American Psycho. Fucking phenomenal movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
Like, almost everything he's in, I really enjoy. I even really like Terminator Salvation. I know that nobody else likes it, but it's a pretty good movie.
That Dragon movie with Matthew McConaughey, Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who liked that movie. And
I remember
really
that one. Matthew McConaughey was like bald in that one?
Yeah, he had bald and a beard.
Yeah,
he was like that techno Viking looking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I didn't care for Equilibrium, but I don't blame Christian Bale for that.
I really liked Equilibrium, but that's me.
I thought it was kind of boring.
I watched it with other people who enjoyed it for the first time, so I think that had a big impact.
I think it wanted to be The Matrix, and it wasn't.
But you hate The Matrix anyways.
I do, but at least The Matrix was original all the time. But you try to rip off The Matrix and make a not as entertaining version of it, it's not going to work out.
What do you think? I really liked him in 3:10 to Yuma.
Sure.
With
Russell Crowe, yeah. Russell Crowe.
Yeah, and Alan Tudyk.
Oh, yeah. That guy's in everything these days.
Yeah, he was the vet. And that was great. He's been in a lot of stuff.
What else? He was in that terrible movie with Amy Adams a few years ago. I think he's been in a few movies with her now. But, something, American Hustle?
Oh, yeah, with like Jennifer Lawrence and a whole bunch of other people. He gained some weight for that role,
That's
too.
true.
Yep. Good recall on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in The Fighter, which he deserved. That movie was really good, and he was really the one who carried the whole thing. Mark Wahlberg was good in it, but he was kind of the boring one.
Yeah.
Christian Bale was great.
A lot of times Christian Bale goes off with like this pointy kind of goatee looking thing, and he just looks like the devil, and I really like it.
I'm for it. And he thanked Satan for his Golden Globe win.
That's right.
For Vice. So, good for him. Anyway, we've been shouting out to Christian Bale for some time. How about you, sir?
Okay, so mine's a much shorter shout out. Another blacksmithing channel, and I think this will probably be the last one that I got lined up. Wolf's Den Forge. He does a lot of really interesting projects. More realistic things like, hey, this was in this video game and somebody asked me to make it, so here's how I would go about making it. Things like that. And I really appreciate that, because a lot of the stuff that you see in video games is absolute shit and wouldn't be able to work. If you want to see some breakdowns of that, just watch Skullagram, who I've done a shout out before.
Right.
But yeah, Wolf's Den Forge does some really, really neat stuff like that. And he makes it work, and I really appreciate it. And he does a good talk through to a lot of the stuff, or at least I think he does. So yeah, I just want to do a special shout out to him. And I like the name.
And who's the guy that you've been talking to?
Kevin Cashin.
Right.
I've been talking to Kevin Cashin a lot, who was he was at one point the American Bladesmith Association president, but now he's focusing a lot more on metallurgy and teaching. And I've been talking to him a bit about a project and setting up a test thing. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, so we'll see. We might put something up on the channel on that. We'll see.
Like, that's going to be a huge project. It'll be a while.
Yeah. So check back in 2 years.
Yeah, it'll be great.
But yeah, alright guys, we will catch you next time when we're going to do these other two altars.
Thank you so much, guys.
Later.
Bye.